Air source heat pumps are becoming a go-to solution for home heating and cooling in cold climates. These residential systems have a wide array of applications, from single zone to whole house to partial displacement of conventional fuel or electric heating systems. Many models have high heating capacity and efficiency in temperatures close to zero, or well below for some products. The quality of system installation has a major impact on efficiency and performance. Throughout this video, we'll provide you an overview of best practices to help ensure air source heat pumps are installed effectively to provide an excellent customer experience. For more information, including a list of efficient cold climate products, visit neat.org/ASHP installer resources. Steve Gerard is a heating and cooling contractor who installs high-efficiency heat pumps all over New England. As an HVAC contractor, he makes sure his clients are satisfied. He starts by selecting the proper equipment for each individual house. Then he installs them carefully to ensure the customers get the comfort and efficiency they're paying for. In this video, Steve's technicians complete a heat pump installation in Western Massachusetts. This particular application is the simplest type of heat pump installation, a wall-hung, ductless unit in a new addition. See Neat's video and guide on sizing and selecting for more on heat pump applications. Start by marking the position for the indoor unit and attach the base plate to the wall following manufacturer's instructions. Drill a hole in the wall in the proper position to run the line set to the outside. Make sure the indoor unit is hung level with enough clearance to allow proper air circulation and service access. In a room with a high ceiling, a wall unit should be placed about 6 or 7 feet from the floor, rather than right up near the ceiling. This provides the best balance for heating and cooling performance. In this case, the unit is placed a bit higher to clear the TV. Once you've installed the indoor unit, the outdoor unit must be mounted securely. Make sure it's above the typical snow line for the area. A pad-mounted stand, as shown here, or a wall bracket can be used, as long as there's enough clearance to keep it above the snow line. Other things to remember when installing the outdoor unit. Shelter it from water runoff. If that is impossible, a drip diverter can be used to avoid excess roof runoff that could freeze up the outdoor unit. Condensate tubing must always slope downhill unless there's a condensate pump. Always insulate refrigerant lines completely, and make sure all lines and insulation are covered with a durable, UV-resistant protective cover. And always remember to carefully seal the hole where the line set enters the wall with spray foam or caulking, and a rodent-proof stuffing such as copper or steel wool. Refrigerant leakage is most common at field fabricated fittings, and it can lead to system performance problems. If you must make your own flare fittings, it's critical to be careful and always use a torque wrench. It is best to use a crimp or press fitting system designed for refrigerant tubing. It's more reliable and less likely to leak than flare fittings, and will pay for itself by reducing callbacks. As always, follow the fitting manufacturer's instructions carefully. It's highly recommended to have installers get factory training for any press fitting system. If you are brazing connections, always fill the refrigerant pipes with dry nitrogen. Once connections are complete, pump the system down so your gauge reads 500 microns or less. Follow the manufacturer's recommendation, which is typically an industry standard triple evacuation, alternating the vacuum with nitrogen under pressure. It takes some patience, but this really has to be done correctly to ensure a tight, dry system, and it will help reduce callbacks and warranty issues. If any adjustments were made in the length of the line set, you will have to add or remove some refrigerant. Manufacturer's instructions should be printed on the nameplate or refer to the instruction manual. Be sure to use an accurate scale to weigh any extra refrigerant in or out of the system. In a large space, it's best to use a wall-mounted control away from the unit and 4 to 5 feet off the floor. That way, the temperature of the whole space is monitored, rather than just the area at the return intake of the unit. Once the heat pump is connected and checked for proper operation, go ahead and show the homeowner how to use the system. Help them understand the controls, how to clean filters, and how to set any backup heat at a lower temperature than the heat pump. Also, provide the user's manual, warranty, and any other relevant paperwork, as well as any information about money-saving rebates. Neep also has a customer operations and maintenance guide that may be a helpful resource. When installed correctly, every heat pump should perform up to its maximum potential and provide the best satisfaction to your customers. For more information, visit neep.org/ASHP installer resources.